Hello everyone, welcome to Global Finex. Myself Prem Kasi, Chartered Accountant and Company Secretary. So today in this short video, I would like to discuss the updates that are happening on cryptocurrencies ban with respect to India. So in the next 4 minutes, I would like to discuss with you all latest news announcement. Center may block IP addresses of cryptocurrency exchanges. So what exactly is there in that news article? Is it a practical solution that can ban the citizens to access these cryptocurrency services? Is something that we are going to discuss in the next 4 minutes. So let me quickly open the article link as well. So here we have, this is something from Business Today, and this is something which is published around a day, or I would say less than 24 hours back. If you see, it's close to 12 in the noon. Yeah. So there are 4 questions here I would like to answer. So what is the genuineness of this article? Is it like decided or government is just proposing? That is something that we'll be seeing. And second thing, will the government be able to succeed in this attempt? And the third thing, if at all they have done a similar implementation, what extent they are successful in past scenarios, right? And the fourth thing is like what exactly the government is doing. Like sometimes it says we are definitely promoting this blockchain or cryptocurrencies, we are not going with the blanket ban, but the other side we end up hearing these type of news articles. Yeah. And the last and the most important thing, I'll also like to discuss a similar scenario that has happened in December 2019, and I would like to speak with you all or share my views with you all on what has happened in December 2019, right? So to start with, the first question is, what is the accuracy of this news? So here we can see in the heading itself, center may block IP addresses of crypto exchanges. So this is a proposal. It's not that they are actually going to do. It's as of now, it's a proposal. Might happen or might not happen. Yeah. So don't be panic on seeing these articles. Just see the words that are in the heading. It is may block. Well, so that clarifies the first thing. And second thing, will the government be able to successful in this attempt? The answer is no, cause we have a technologies called virtual private networks, which is VPNs, right? So using these VPNs, we will be, or we might be accessing those services or those servers, right? So that answers the second question. And the third question, so if at all government has proposed a similar limit restrictions on some other services, what action they are successful, right? So here we have that. Again, we do have similar proposals which are imposed on adult sites and Chinese websites or Chinese applications. But what is happening is still some people are accessing by using these type of VPNs or peer-to-peer or torrent sites or whatever. Yeah. So that answers the third thing. So it cannot be done, or it cannot be blocked 100%, but yes, it's a well try, but of course you know the answer, it's not at all possible 100%. Yeah. And the last thing with respect to this particular article is what exactly is India doing, right? So here we do have a reference for that as well. So I think roughly 2 to 3 weeks back we heard a finance minister saying that we are not going to impose a ban or a blanket ban on cryptocurrencies. Yes, we are definitely evaluating the benefits of the underlying technology, the so-called blockchain, and then only we'll be proposing. And again, in that article also they mentioned that we may ban cryptocurrencies, but by keeping some of the popular cryptocurrencies live. Like they didn't mention that to grab the benefits, they also told that they want to promote some of the cryptocurrencies, or they actually used the underlying technology, right? So this is something that was mentioned that time also. So one side it seems that they are not going to completely ban, but the other side we end up hearing these sort of articles which says that boom, definitely we are going to have a ban, and definitely we are going to be penalized for the cryptocurrencies that we possess, that we trade, etc., etc. Well, so as of now we are not clear on that particular aspect. Yeah. And the fifth and the last important thing I would like to speak for a minute is like, what has happened in December 2019 when a similar situation for Uniswap DEX platform? Well, so what has happened is like Uniswap decided to ban its operations in 10 countries. Citing the government regulations, it just decided not to provide any such services to people living or people coming from these 10 countries. So what has happened as a result of this? They just banned these countries by putting the conditions in their source code, and thus they are able to do it. But what has happened is within the next few hours, the I can say hackers, or I can say, I'm sorry again, yeah, I can say hackers, or I can say the developers who are in these countries has came up with a new proposal where they are able to build up a clean new user interface, or you can say a web application through which they can still have access to these exchanges. So how exactly they have done is they copied the source code from GitHub. They managed to create by modifying the source code, like they just created a front-end UI, and in the backend they just attached the access to these DEX platform. And why they are able to do is due to the concept of DEX, which is decentralized exchange. As the word communicates that this is not something which is preserved or which is maintained by single server or single person, hence it is distributed, or I would say decentralized. They are able to crack it and they're able to make it work for them. So this is something not possible with centralized exchanges. So in a nutshell, what I'm telling to say is like a complete ban or a complete blockage cannot be implemented by any means with these DEX platforms, since they are targeting centralized exchanges in this article. To some extent they will be able to do, but with respect to DEX applications or the DEX platforms, simply the answer is no. So India should definitely focus on the merits or the advantages of having these sort of unique qualities that a blockchain is going to offer. And once these analyses are made, we can definitely fine-tune the workflows or put some regulations and definitely use these technology advancements for the benefit of all, thus reducing the fraud, terrorism or money laundering activities. Yeah, so this is all for today. Just stay tuned for further updates, and if you have any doubts, please do comment in the comment section of this video, and also please let me know on what aspects that you would love to hear from us so that I can make similar videos on that aspects. Thank you. Signing off, Prem Kasi.